People always like an item about the mobsters, even though there was nothing glamorous about those guys. They were the same jerks that shoot each other in the alleys in the city today. You change the names from Timothy Flynn to the current name, and it's the same $5 double-cross stupidity. I mean, there was no honor in the old bad guys. I mean, that's a myth, but people still love the old mobsters. And anything about prohibition. And one of my favorite stories in the last year or so was there was the Chase Hotel opened in 1922. All right, so we got prohibition going a couple years. And I've forgotten the name of the guy who built it. I get shoddy like this, but he wanted it to be the big primo hotel, and obviously it was for a long time. So his New Year's Eve party was the thing to do. And the people who were at this party were, these were the hot set with money in St. Louis. It was about a $15 ticket to go to this 1922 event. And minimum wage in 1935 was $0.25, so you can guess how many people could afford this ticket 13 years earlier. But anyway, the chief prohibition agent in town raided it. And everybody was out, the crowd is mad, and everybody's got their booze hidden, because one of the things about those days is that all the tablecloths went to the floor so that you could hide your hooch. Oh. And one of the agents, so the story goes, and it made the paper. It went on for about 3 weeks. I really loved reading all these things. And one of the agents thinks he's grabbing a tablecloth, and he grabs this lady's skirt. And her escort is outraged and slugs the agent. And then everything starts getting thrown, and there are plates and cups, and it's this riot in the Palm Room, which doesn't exist anymore. It's basically where the theater is now. And so the agents start going to the door, and they've got their guns drawn, and one of them gets knocked over or trips, and the gun discharges. And the bullet ricochets and wounds 3 people. And a lot of you know the old name H. Sam Priest. I mean, there have been a bunch of generations of Sam Priests in law here in town, sort of like the Dowds. And he was really furious, and he created the anti-prohibition group in St. Louis. I mean, St. Louis was always very safely wet, but this party and all the falderall kind of led to the official, reaction in town.